Hey guys, Gary coming at you from the frozen north, midweek update. Got to take Gage out, minus 15 Celsius. He still wants to run, so I thought let's do this. We'll go for a walk around the snow machine trail, and I want to give you guys a little bit of an update on the channel, what I've been doing, what's coming up, and all that good stuff. So let's do this. Okay, so first things first, guys, we don't do sponsorship on this channel. I sponsor myself. So what I want you guys to do, how you can help support this channel, I've mentioned it in the last few videos. We're running the Help Gary Get It Up campaign. Yep, we're trying to get the subscribership on metal detecting lost treasures. That's my other channel. We're trying to get it up to 1,000. So what I would like you guys to do is link in the description. Jump on over to that channel, please. Subscribe. If you like what I do on this channel, you're going to like what I do on that channel. It's just adventure. Lots of metal detecting, history, checking out old sites, forgotten places, trekking with Stan. Lots of good stuff. Also, if you've been living under a rock for the last 4 years, we run a third channel, Bigfooter Gary. I'm currently uploading all of our previous adventures to that channel. So again, link in the description. I'm running 3 channels. And what's going to happen here very shortly is that we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It has taken me literally hundreds of hours, guys. I mean hundreds of hours to get those videos uploaded to the Bigfooter Gary channel. And we're almost there. I think I've got 40 more to upload. So when those are there, that's it. That's the record of all the work we did for 4 years, all the adventures, the expeditions, the research, the sighting reports that we covered. Everything will be there, okay? And yes, we will still be adding new adventures weekly to that channel, as well as metal detecting lost treasures. How it's going to work is you'll probably get one adventure on this channel a week, one adventure on Bigfooter Gary a week, and one adventure on lost treasures a week. Okay, that's just, I can't physically do anymore. I say that, but there have been times when we've run a good month and a half where I upload a video every day. So keep your fingers crossed. You never know what goodies Gary will pass on to you guys. I do my best to entertain you guys. Remember, I have a family. I have a job. And yet I still manage to get these things done and uploaded. So I need your help. Get over to those other 2 channels. If you're not familiar, like I say, subscribe. I appreciate it. We need your help. Yeah, I wasn't even going to mention it, but you know what? I got to be honest. YouTube is bullshit at this point. Literally, we're into January here, and I've been doing, if you guys have noticed, some longer videos. We'll take the one with my dad, for example. I thought it was a great idea. Him and I sat down and we covered Missing 411. You guys thought it was a great idea. 4,000 views on that video, which surprised me. I'm like, it's just me and the old man sitting there talking about hunting and breaking down this video. But I had over a dozen people request, hey, follow up. There's 2 more Missing 411 movies. Have your old man back over and do those. So we are going to do that, guys. But what I'm going to say is it was that video there that I kind of realized I think we made $6 on that video. And I'm like, what the hell? YouTube, I don't know what's going on there, but guys, there is no incentive. There's zero incentive for a person if they were doing this for money, which we're not, but there's zero incentive for new guys to start channels and do stuff on YouTube. I can't believe, you know, the 30-some minutes that video was long, almost 4,000 views, and you're telling me, you know, we had enough. I'm sure you guys are getting an ad every 2 minutes. I don't know about the ads on YouTube anymore because for the last 2 years, I pay my $12 a month and I get ad-free YouTube. And don't even get me started on that. As a YouTube partner, okay, I've made these guys 2,000 videos over 10 years. I still have to pay for ad-free YouTube? Are you fucking kidding me? Anyway, I don't want to get down on it, but I just got to tell you guys, I've been doing this long enough now, probably 11 and a half years or something, that if you're not doing it for the passion of making videos and sharing, and I love getting up and, you know, having a coffee in the morning and just reading your guys' comments and shooting comments back to you guys. And when something interesting happens, like this unfinished murder series that we're doing, okay, that stuff is so intriguing to me. And if you haven't watched that, you need to watch that. I'm blown away by the responses we're getting from the Spirit Box in regards to, you know, a 60-year-old case, 1969. All right, we've got 2 people that were murdered, and the box is the one who brought this back up. I was doing a Spirit Box session in the house, and both of their names came through again. And it's led us down the rabbit hole 6 videos later. And I say 6 because I have 2 more for you guys coming out this weekend. And you're not going to want to miss these. These 2 videos, my buddy Doug and I went to the actual bridge, the murder site where these murders took place in '69. 4 guys loaded the 2 victims up, drove them out there, shot them in the head, dumped them off the road right there into the river. And we did a Spirit Box session there, full moon, cold, -20 that night. And I honestly, guys, the responses that we get, it's not going to shock you. If you've watched the last 4 videos on that unfinished murder, there isn't anything there that's going to shock you, but it's contextual. It makes sense. They answer the questions. They're giving us information and telling us stories. I don't want to ruin it. Guys, watch the videos. And I want more than 1,000 views on these 2 videos because I worked my ass off this week. I'm not going to lie, guys. I sat at the computer for 12 hours straight editing responses yesterday to get these 2 videos lined up for this weekend. So show some love. Make sure you guys, thumbs up, share these videos. If you've ever wanted proof that somebody or something can communicate to us through electronic devices, this is it. There isn't any better proof. If you don't believe the responses that are coming through, we're never going to change your mind, okay? And that's not really what I'm here to do, is not to change your mind. I'm showing you guys what I'm hearing, and we are getting factual evidence that we're backing up from newspapers and things, okay? It is mind-blowing stuff. It is... I can't even put into words how I feel when I sit down and do this. And I'm going to do a session, guys. I'm going to do at least 1 more video where we break down the story that the spirits have told us, because they've told us quite a few stories. They've solved some riddles, some mysteries within this murder case, okay? Things that were debated. What happened? Well, they've answered it. They've said what happened. I'm going to go back over that stuff, break it down, give you my 2 cents on it, because the story that they tell me is a tragic one. It's a love story. It's the story of jealousy. It's a story of Carol loving her brother-in-law, Jack, and Donald Kelly being jealous. There's hints about that all the way through. And you'll see more of those hints in the upcoming videos. So, not going to ruin it, guys. Just watch the videos. We actually have the first Trekking with Stan video coming up. Because it's January, it's a new year. That is the start of season 7, okay? And I think this year what we're going to do is all the adventures that we trek with Stan, they're not really metal detecting videos. They're more places that we check out in history, lost mills, lost bridges, old farmsteads, things like that. It's going to be its own complete series. So if it's a Trekking with Stan video, that's what it will be called. That's what it will be numbered. Every year up to this point, we have always just put them in with the metal detecting videos. And so this year, I got off my butt and I made Stan his own little intro. So check this out. So that's Stan's own little intro, and you guys will see that on all the Trekking with Stan videos. And they will probably go up on this channel first and then over to the other channel. As we put the seasons of detecting and tracking on that one. I will not have all of the metal detecting videos uploaded to that channel probably by the time we start detecting again this year. I have 350 videos to get over to that channel, and we've got probably 50 or 60 of them uploaded, and I'm putting new ones up every day. But season 7 will start and will be running in conjunction with those. I don't know what The friggin' ravens are just going crazy today. I'm trying to ignore them because I'm not doing a Bigfoot or Gary video right now, and I don't want anything to do with these guys. I'm just trying to get my update done. These ravens follow me around, and then strange things start happening when they do. If you don't watch the Bigfoot or Gary channel, that's all we can say about that. The guys that do know, okay? Talk about why I split those two channels off onto their own. And I really feel that that is the right decision, because now I know when I am talking to the Bigfooters on that channel, and we've got all of our stuff on that channel, I know that that is the crowd that's there to see the Bigfoot stuff. Where if I just dump everything on this channel, which kind of hurts me again, guys, because we have 27,000 subscribers on this channel, and I don't know who likes what. But if you guys just subscribe to all three, that will solve the problem, right? You'll still get the camping adventures and whatever else we do here, paranormal stuff. And then when you want to go get your Bigfoot fix, it's over there. You want to get your metal detecting fix, it's over there on Lost Treasures. And nobody needs to thumbs down anybody, and nobody needs to, argue or be rude to the other groups. They can just, if that's all you like is the one channel, great, just watch that one channel. However, please subscribe to all three, because we need you. It is so nice to have the sun hit me in the face. It feels like it's been months. Pretty much December, definitely November and into December, there was not a lot of sunshine here. And it's cold today. It's not like I'm being warmed by the sun, but it's just something, the light at the back of my eyeball says, fantastic. Spring can't be that far away. Look there's sun. And that gives me hope, because this is the darkest time of year where I've got to try to stay busy and find videos, ideas for you guys without ruining the gear at -20, So there will be some indoor stuff coming up on the Bigfooter channel. We're going to look at some more cases, maybe plan some trips, start planning some excursions for this summer, because I do want to get out and camp in the deep woods. So as well, I also feel, my buddy Doug brought up the point the other night that when we finished the investigation, that was supposed to be the last video. And as I said to you guys, I want to talk about the story the spirits told us for Jack and Carol, but also I want to do one more thing, and I think we need to do one more spirit box session. I want to find where they were buried. I can't find an obituary for these guys. I don't know what's going on. It's got to be there. They had to have funerals. Yes, they were not celebrated members of society, let's put it that way. They were all part of this gang of grifters and hustlers and thieves. They broke into 200 and some houses before all of this went down. But they did have parents, right? And the articles talked about parents coming up from Toronto for the trial. And Clacky Plagisi lived here. That was Carol's father. Mafia ties or not, these guys were buried somewhere. And I think we need to go to their graves and maybe do one more session there. And my buddy Doug felt the same way. He said the same thing to me. He said, I don't think this is going to be over till we go to their grave sites. And then pretty much at that point, guys, unless the spirits take me down some rabbit hole that I'm not aware of right now, I think that's going to be it for that case. But there are lots of other cases and other things we can investigate, because this paranormal stuff blows my mind. So I have a question that only you guys can answer, and that's because I pay for YouTube. I get the ad-free YouTube, 12 bucks a month. Probably more than that now, I don't know. I want to know from you guys that watch the metal detecting channel. None of those videos can be monetized and shouldn't have advertising, because we don't have 1,000 subscribers and they're not promoting us. They're not doing anything. I want to know, you guys let me know in a comment down below here. Are there ads on those videos? Because I'm going to be really pissed off at YouTube if that's the case. Making money off of us, and, they're not doing anything to help promote us or, let the world know what a fantastic metal detectorist I am. So, in all seriousness, I want to know, are there ads on those freaking videos? And the last thing I'll ask you guys is to donate on the channel if you can. We use the funds directly for adventure stuff. We'll buy new pieces of equipment. Last year we bought a kayak, for example. And we do have the PayPal button up in the top of each channel. So if you guys can, afford a couple bucks here or there, pitch it in. We love you. I appreciate it. Like I say, YouTube, they are killing themselves. I don't know what they're doing, but there is no desire for me to do anything more for these guys. Like, they do not promote us because we're a small channel. And to spend 10 hours making a video, put it up there and get $4 off of YouTube for it. And meanwhile, they've probably shown you guys 100 ads in the 32 minutes that you watch this thing. It annoys me and pisses me off. We've already been down this road before where I didn't want to get into it, but honestly, guys, they are ripping the YouTube people off. There is nothing that tells people how much you get per video or per view or anything like that. So it's just like, well, hey, if we want to tell these guys they only got 2,000 views, then they have to take your word they got 2,000 views. There's no auditor, there's no system. And I found something because I was running 2 channels. I just happened to notice back in October that on the exact same day, both my channels dipped down to record lows in terms of, instead of making $12 that day, we made $4 on the one channel, and the exact same thing happened on the other channel. So they have a support, YouTube, click here for support. And I mentioned this to them. I said, look at this channel on the exact same day. And for months and months before that, they had never dropped to those levels. If it had just been a little dip here, I wouldn't even have thought anything of it. But because it was so dramatic, and I looked at the user views and everything were the exact same as the 3 months before, and I'm like, why? They got back to me and said, yeah, okay, this is an anomaly. There's something wrong here. That was in October. Guys, I have received 11 emails. I'm saving every one of them. It's ridiculous that I'm here arguing this point because it was literally $6 per channel. But the point is that they're doing this to us numerous times. And so I've gotten 11 emails back from them saying, thank you for your patience. We're still looking into this matter. So somebody, either they've built in an algorithm, or YouTube itself has an algorithm which is skimming off the top. And every 3 months, why I'm bringing this up is because it just happened again in January. They haven't resolved my case from October, and I saw the exact same thing again. I didn't even bother sending it to them this time. I'm so frustrated with these guys. And I'm not doing this. This isn't a source of income for me. It's a source of covering the cost of adventures is what it is. I'm retired. I worked a whole lifetime, guys, underground, environmental. I don't need the YouTube money. Let's be honest. However, I am a smart guy, and I run my channels like businesses. If we want to go jump in the truck and go down to the States detecting with some of you guys, which is what I want to do, I don't want to have to pay $2,000 for fuel or plane tickets. I want the channel to pay for that, right? And it should. The channel should. This is a ton of work. I can't tell you how many thousands of hours, guys, I spend making videos a year. It's literally thousands of hours. I'm probably putting in between 30 and 40 hours a week making videos on top of everything else I do. And yes, I do it because I want to do it. But I'm also getting to the frustrated part where, the point where if it's just not growing, I will end up cutting back and just making the bigger adventures, things I want to do, and I'm just not going to share as much. That's what it's going to come down to. And I don't want that to happen because I love sharing and I love making the videos. Help support us. That's all I can say.